In the world of Roblox stores, players encounter many different entities as they make their way through the hotel. Most of these creatures are viewed simply as obstacles to avoid, with players focusing only on surviving their attacks. However, not every entity is straightforward as it first appears. One of the most overlooked entities in the game is actually one of the most helpful entities a player can use. While many players ignore or underestimate it, this specific entity can provide helpful information or opportunities that make progressing through the game much easier. You may be wondering what entity I'm talking about. Well, the entity is none other than the core birds. You may be confused as to why I'm saying the core birds are higher IQ than a normal Roblox noob. Well, just listen to what I'm saying. To the naked eye, the core birds may seem nothing more than just a decoration for the outdoors. However, to a very observant player, they could be a very useful guide in the outdoors. Here is how they can be useful in the outdoors to a very observant player. First point, they can track items in the outdoors. This can be very useful if you're low health from snares, or if you're just needing an item to get through the outdoors. They will be near an item in that room, so if you see some, make sure to loot as much as you can. The reason why this is helpful is because it can help you traverse through the outdoors easier and quicker, making less entities harder to counter. Another reason why they're helpful is because it can also mark where lotus petals are. So say you're at 5 lotus petals and you need 3 more to get the lotus, you could easily just look at where the core birds are and then search that area for finding a lotus. It's not always guaranteed though. What I mean by searching for a lotus petal in the crypts and anywhere else, it's not just located during the crypts. It can be during those drawers, it could be on the ground, it could be anywhere, it could even be inside of that water fountain. So just make sure you search around where the core birds are. It's always going to be close to the core birds, never far away from them. So make sure you search around where they are. If a Roblox store's noob was to know about this, they could easily get the rebirth badge and picking flowers badge, and it would help them monumentally and not need any help at all from other people. This can prove they have a bigger IQ than more doors players because it can show them where the lotus petals are, even though the people won't normally search those places. If they do end up searching those places and find the lotus, then it just proves that the IQ of the core birds are too high for us to contain. One final reason why I think the core birds' IQs are too insane for us to contain is because it can alert us of when Surge is going to spawn. This may seem a bit absurd, but core birds can spawn in any room in any game of the outdoors, and so with it can come a possibility of Surge being spawned in. This proves that the core birds are astronomically higher in IQ than all of us combined, because it can tell when Surge is going to spawn, which we can never normally tell. This just proves that the core birds are on a whole nother level. Maybe they're even a higher IQ than Seek or Glitch or whatever you call them. But yeah, that's the reason why I think core birds are a high IQ, higher than literally every Doors player known to mankind. If you like this video and this kind of content, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.